Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper Viperland, and my mic is too low because it's always too low. That's just how I do things. Why would I ever have the mic at the right height when I start the stream? You know. And we're back. We are in New Game Plus of Silent Hill. We going for endings and just general looking around for stuff. So yeah, we're going the right way. Okay, cool. Couldn't remember which way was going to and going from the save point, but this should be the right way. So yeah, we're still looking around for, items. Oh, that would not have opened before. That's because of the fox crest. Okay. Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamato no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Yeah, nifty. It's a good reason, like, they give you a good excuse to look around and not just, bolt through, though, I'm sure we'll end up doing that at some point, too. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susano no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamato no Orochi had become intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. Yeah, I know. I played Okami. And according to Ebi Sugaoka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of the Yamato no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higa no Kuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Yeah, I know. I watched Dandadan Season 2. I'm just saying. Higa no Kuni is known as Ebi Sugaoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible that this is where the legend of a poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that Yamato no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. Yeah, just a few of them, I mean, no other area. Like, yeah, every place tends to use mythology and whatnot in stories. Ooh, excuse me. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit and falsified connections using famous literature to solidify their claims. Oh, that's the end of it. And one of those, we're actually just going to backtrack real quick and use that. Except I probably don't have enough faith. I'm definitely going to want the extra slot. 3,000. Okay. We'll get there. I've been tempted to draw more, but once we get the slot, maybe I'll draw more. Cool. Ooh, kitchen knife. Ooh, damn, man. Kitchen knives are just really good, and especially now that we have... Let me just make sure I do have my equipment set up. Crow, mantis, spider. I honestly might change those if I don't need the healing as much. But do I have anything else that's really... Let's see. Increase max health. Sanity, stamina. Increases the effects of health restoring is always going to be nice. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. That plus the less durability loss might be good. Alright, cool. Enjoy. To max everything out and pull all the Amori. Yeah, I assume. I'm assuming it's really just order of operations, not picking the long term. Got that equipped. Excuse me. I don't sprint in fights too often. I'm okay with it with what it is for now. Especially with it on the easier difficulty. I don't imagine we're going to be losing too much. health consistently all the time. Take some smacks. There we go. I'm going to try to focus on light attacks when I can, but I mean the counters are still nice. And we'll be fine. Also, Sora, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How you doing? So we need to hit 3K for the extra slot. Dead end. Damn, almost 8K. That always gets me. You bastard. That does so much less damage on story mode. Holy crap. That's straight up like, you can work with... Oh, I dodged. Like, who even cares if you get hit with that at this rate? Alright. Still got me, though, because of course. A little bit of goodies. That, good. I'm trying to offer up less stuff. I mean, we are in easy, but I still want to have supplies. Okay, almost back to full health. Hey, Ark, how's it going? Congrats on, your 50th month, but also, you know, continuing jail time. Hope the jail's going well. Ramen is preoccupied, you know, getting the final ending of this game right now. But I'm sure they'll come by the cell to feed you eventually, right, you know? But how you doing? Congrats on 50 months. And, this is the last of the year of resubscriptions of Ramen jail time. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we'll save there. Just keep going. Chocolate's okay to go. Take one of those. 18 red capsules. Like, yeah, I know. The hell is over? Yeah, you know, I imagine. Also, 7, how you doing? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Oh, there we go. Hope you're having a good weekend. Nice Saturday to start it off. Ah, yeah, she's... You know, all things considered, I would have, like, knowing what we know now of, like, what this stuff does, I'd expect that would have, like, progressed further. I mean, she's still dead, and it's still not, like, good, you know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be hitting Savage anytime soon. But that's okay. Still got to be normal. But I also haven't tried since the last time we were hitting it, so... It seems like the smart way to do is just with the AI hunters, but I want to do it with the Viperland squad. So, one way or another, we'll get that. When? Couldn't tell you, but... one day or another. That said, we got Tuesday coming up too, where we're going to be doing the other side of the collaboration. We'll have some Arkveld. I think it's Arkveld? Savage Arkveld, obviously. I'm pretty sure we get a new... The new Deep Dungeon comes out. New Hildebrand and something else? Also, A7th, how's it going? Yes, we have beaten the game, and we are New Game Plus, because there are 4 endings after the initial one to get. We got the initial ending, You basically have to get that ending on your first run through, and then they give you the criteria for the other 4. One we cannot do this time because it needs you to get one of the other 2, and one is the like joke UFO ending. So I'm getting all 3 of the stories. I wouldn't mind getting the UFO ending. That would be nice. If we don't get it, we don't get it. It's fine. The reason I'm letting it play through this time is because some of the scenes change. After we get this, whatever ending we're going to get this time, we'll go through and we'll skip a lot of the cutscenes and we'll really just power through. Oh yeah, new tribe. Yeah. Okay. I probably won't do the tribe on camera, but Hildebrand and the Monster Hunter, obviously I will. Not convinced I'm going to do the Deep Dungeon on camera. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try it just to see. But definitely Hildebrand and Arkveld, for sure. But yeah, you are not crazy 7th. Yep, 14 patch very soon. That'll be our Tuesday stream, obviously. I don't know if it's gonna have to be a midday stream. Because, like, normally I do midday streams because it's like new raid stuff. Or new MSQ, and I know it's going to take a long while. But while the Hildebrand quests have been really fun so far, this expansion, they have not been really lengthy. So I'm not super worried about that. And I can't imagine Arkveld taking us 4 hours. Just can't. This is going to break, but we have another weapon, so I don't really care. Ow! My sanity, how dare you. Wild some new content. I need to do another stream of it so we can actually, you know, beat it. But it was fun. It's a learning experience. I mean, I'm probably not going... When was the last time you saw me do a Savage on content in 14? So, you know, that's definitely the type of thing that I will go back to in an expansion's time and deal with. But the regular version, that's a different story. Gotta do that. And who knows, maybe the Savage isn't that bad, but like, I'm still probably not going to commit to it on stream. I'm sure, Sor. Thankfully, I don't have to pay attention to any WoW discourse whatsoever. Hell, I don't even really pay attention to much 14 discourse. Like, end of the day. But I'm sure it's nutty. It, like... I don't know why they're doing it. I haven't looked into it any further than just that one post you showed where it's like, oh, the add-ons. But I can only imagine that designing fights knowing that everyone is going to know the fight and have the perfect add-on for it ahead of time does make building difficult fights way harder. I can only imagine. I'm not a game designer either. But... The problem is they've had them for the duration of the game, and telling people no now is never going to go over well. Hell, telling people no in 14, even though they're not technically supposed to have them, doesn't go over well. Telling people no after they've been perfectly free to do whatever for years is really not going to go well, but sucks to be them, I guess? I don't know. Don't really care. I am so happy to not have to pay attention to anything WoW anymore. I do miss occasionally following the story, but not enough to go back and fill in the gaps with that. Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Yeah, I feel like I've made my thoughts on the mods known, but also the official stance is basically don't do it, wink. It's It's the wink that people can't seem to handle. It's the official stance is, don't let us hear about it. And that seems to be the thing people struggle with, which is so funny to me. Okay, altar. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Oh, that's how they do it for easy. Okay, it's just the style of the knot. Interesting. That's really not drastically different from the other one. The other one was just slightly more subtle, but to be fair, this is still like the first main puzzle of the game. You don't want it to be disarmingly difficult. Just still zoom in just to see what they look like sometimes. That was a 3. Yeah, 3. That's a 2 going out, and that's 2 going up. Cool. Look, that is a side effect of things. And people make the same argument in 14, and they're not wrong. There will always be some amount of accessibility taken away when you try to get rid of mods, because mods will always open up some level of accessibility that the devs either couldn't do, wouldn't do, didn't do, or didn't think to do. Those are accurate. Like, I can't fault that. There will be some people who will not be able to play the game to the level they did before if they take away add-ons. That's factual. Just gotta push through it. I swear I was running. No, oh yeah, it's headaches. Alright, sanity, come on, let the sanity make it. We can get out of here. Okay, cool. The overall hope would absolutely be that the devs, if they're gonna get rid of add-ons that allow more accessibility, that the devs themselves would add those things in. One thing the Blizzard devs usually did pretty well for WoW is take really popular add-ons and just put them into the game. So many features of the game were add-ons at one point that they just rolled into base game, so hopefully they would do that. That would be really huge and really important. Will they? That was also pre-Activision days, let alone pre-Mike's Activision Blizzard days. You know. So who the hell knows? I couldn't even begin. I haven't done a WoW fight in a long time, and I was never really doing current stuff. I would do Raid Finder difficulty, not, you know. The last time I did current level raids in WoW at any level of actual trying was Wrath? Wrath of the Lich King? So it's been a little while. It's been a little while. It's been well over a decade. Feels so weird being able to use the map. Again, it was a self-inflicted thing. Nobody besides myself had me not using the map for the first playthrough. But it's still nutty. Yeah, it is crazy to think that WoW players might actually have to think about the content they're doing in order to do it, instead of just having their screen tell them exactly what to do at any given time and just follow the directions. It is crazy to think that. Mind you, I have no animosity towards any WoW person. I hope they're getting through it fine. Like, I'm being sarcastic towards people I don't need to be sarcastic to. I could be sarcastic to Blizzard Activision, but like the WoW players, I got no beef with whatsoever. I have had way more positive WoW interactions than I ever had negative ones. I made a ton of friends that I kept in touch with for years through WoW. I have no beef with the player base. I really don't. At all. It's just, you know, I was one of those people. I was one of those people who didn't have to think about the content and just let the add-ons tell me what to do. Yeah, that was me, too. But that was a big drawing point of the game, is being able to customize it to fit your needs, be it the UI. It's not just, you know, the combat things. There was plenty of things that, like, you could customize your game and have it look and feel the way you want. And if that was a big drawing point for people and it's something they were free to do for so long and now they can't, that sucks. It just does. Alright, statue's laughing. Creepy. So I'm assuming the great thing is, even if we fail to find the sword we're looking for, we still get a different ending as long as we don't eat any peels. So like we can't, short of eating some peels, there's nothing we can do that will keep us from getting a new ending. Because I might not find that sword this time around, but that's okay. We'll still get a new ending. Excuse me. What a beautiful place this is. Sparkling lakes, fragrant flowers, the melodic chirps of birds singing. This must be paradise. Yes. I mean, to be fair, add a little sunlight to this place, it's not bad. It is mostly water, and could use a few places to sit, but it's not... I mean, you know, add some sunlight, kill the red in the sky, and add leaves to the trees, and it really would be pretty. It just, you know... when the trees have no leaves and it's dark and there's barely any light and the sky is blood red tinged, yeah, a little less. A little less. And there he goes again. I do like his little vanishing trick. It's always fun. I can imagine the enemies will be a smidge more manageable now that we're on a story mode. Which would be really nice for the guy we're coming up to. No, you've arrived. I'm not there yet. Yes, yes, follow him. There we go. Save it again. No, I'm holding on to this. We're not drawing yet, we're not praying yet, so we're good to keep going. Oh, you can find red capsules here. Okay. We hadn't found any that last stream. Isn't that just the answer? I don't. It would be funny if we could just skip it, but I don't remember the answer. Thought it. Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe it's. I swear it was that, but maybe it was that. I got no problem going out to finding it and finding it either. Screw it, we'll go find it. Okay. Thought I could remember it. I don't. That's alright too. And who knows, there might be stuff out there we gotta nab regardless. But water. Aha, 'tis doll. To extol the advent of our clans, we bestow upon this sacred land the name Heaven's Benediction. Send forth to the sky a crane, to the east a serpent, and to the spring a tortoise. Pray for the prosperity of our clan. Ah, yes. These guys. Alright, well. Ugh. Oh, it's not like. Oh, because I didn't have this. That's why I couldn't do sanity stuff. Got him again, and he should be dead. Cool. So we gotta go check these, because I don't remember where. They changed it for this one, I forgot. Yeah. Crane, serpent, tortoise. Okay. Because some of these were the ones I was actually looking for last time. That's the other thing. It might be a different answer this time just because we're not on normal puzzles. There's gotta be one here. Yeah, not quite a crane. Aha, crane. Okay. So we went that way. You know, maybe the lantern would help. Maybe. To whoever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. After all, you are already among the dead. Yeah, I mean, she clearly does do that. She clearly does absolutely just stop and give up. Gonna have to deal with him. I mean, am I though? Now, do I even have to zoom in? There we go. Locked from the, yep, locked from the other side. Alright, Mr. Scary Man. Time to shank you with a knife. Or ideally, you'll just, you know, go somewhere else, but... Nope, it's knife shanking time. Oh! Why did I dodge? Cool. Thought I saw... Yep, there we go. A little bit of this. Get rid of that for now. Not really too much. Okay, we can get rid of that when we go back. Look at that. Easy. Alright, let's offer this just real quick, because there's no real reason not to. We don't need it. Let's pick. We did pick. Punching things that annoy her? I don't think that's one we picked up. Again, like, I only watch some of them. I only watch a few on the weekends. Like, they watch dinner every night. They're watching anime. So, what I watch and what they watch tend to be different things. But that one, pretty sure they didn't. I think the only one that I was like, oh, I really want to watch this with you guys was the Gnosis, because I've played that game. It's based on a game, and I've played the game. Game's pretty good. It's a single-player Among Us style game. Which doesn't sound like it would work, but it kind of does. Also great art style. Wait, no, I was in the right place. Forgot it's the door, not the... I'm so used to having to check them, but it's the door this time. No, it's not. It's the shrine over here. There you go. That's the season... Yeah, I'll probably check out One Punch Man, but I do still have to actually watch Season 2 of that. Have not seen Season 2. They put it on a different studio, and I just got salty. I should just watch it. Alright, Mr. Easy Puzzles. Circle, circle, snake. Cool. Untouchable. Open the shrine vault, shrine path without getting hit. Oh, nifty. Cool. I can imagine a lot of the stuff like that you really want to be on easy for. Like, I have no doubt that there's an achievement for doing it on hard, but get those don't get hit, don't die things out of the way. Oh, well, things changed between Season 1 and 2, and I didn't follow it. Didn't end up watching it. But I should. Don't trust the fox mask, which, boy howdy, the doll could not be more right. Time to go. Okay, yeah, we'll just go that way. Ow. Glad we didn't have to do this bit without getting hit. Yeah, like a boss. See you fools. Ah, headaches. Uh-oh, no stamina. Come on. Take the key. Excuse me.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
Maybe. I'm assuming. The thing is, I don't know if I want to do a run through on this highest difficulty now, and I guarantee that is one of the trophies. But once we get all the endings, we'll probably be pretty damn close to the platinum. So maybe by then I'll just buckle down. So who knows? I don't know. I'll definitely check them, sure. Huh. We definitely didn't see that last time. Right? She got knocked out, but then it just faded. Huh. Yeah, like, I want to get all the endings. Anything past that, we'll see. I don't know if I want to commit to a super hard playthrough, and if I do, I'll probably do it in my own time. Because, honestly, I'm glad there's more. I'm glad we get more endings. But it does mean this game's going to take up more of the month than I ever thought it was gonna. In a good way, but I'm going to try to get to other games, too. There's probably the 13th. My brother's coming down the 11th to the 14th, and I think he said that Monday the 13th he wants to try to, like, do something with my other brother and I, so I can't guarantee I won't be streaming that night, but it sounds pretty likely that I won't be streaming that night. So we're already going to have some more days, too. Gotta play them games. Nothing good.
街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか？
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして。
Yeah, honestly, it probably is.
そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ。相棒。
リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。
Anywhere else you gonna go?
相棒。
I definitely question how much of any of the or seeing and interacting with them is even like real. Like,
早くこの
I don't
置い
know.
てくぜ
It is weird that they all seem to see the same thing she does, but also they seem to make it just fine through the fog without us helping.
しっかりしないと。
Excuse my hiccups. I don't think we need to backtrack. We're going. Way to pants over there. Okay. Yeah, so just follow him down.
とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
I also got to keep my eyes and ears open for more of the statues. We're looking for 7. I have to assume we probably missed another by now. But if we don't find it, that's okay. We'll still get an ending. We just cannot take the pills. That's the big thing. We must be pillsless. Like, at least for our character, we know she was track and field. We know she's clearly got some pent-up aggression. And can clearly, you know, grab a bat and swing it pretty hard. So I'm not saying it fully makes sense why she'd be able to stand toe-to-toe with these guys. We have at least some inkling as to why she'd have, like, high stamina and be able to do stuff. But we have no excuse for the other characters. We have no idea. Like, I guess Shu played pretend with us a lot. One of them died immediately, and the other somehow made it home and then kind of relies on Shu for the rest of it, I guess, but
あの化け物、
I don't know.
もういないよね。
It's weird that everyone's makes it through the fog so fine.
It's ramen.
Also, welcome back, Ramen. I have no doubt of that. I'm enjoying it too, and I can't wait to see, you know, slightly more answers. We did get the... This is all just dead-end stuff. We finish up our first foray into the Shadow Realm. And, this time we get to see the thing that knocks us down at the end of it, which we definitely didn't get to see the first time. Definitely didn't get to see that. Silent Hill F answers game. Ooh, boy. Have to head back and catch up with Shu. Alright, fine. Who would have thought? Still gonna hit me with it, aren't you? No, you're not. Cool. Please go away. Hell yeah. Drop in the carcass. We're at 10 out of 12. I gotta get rid of some stuff. Yeah, screw it, why not? Still nothing huge. Yeah, all we ever find are dead ends. And pills. Dead ends and pills. That is what this game is made out of. This just leads back around, yeah. I'm already accepting the fact that I'm definitely going to miss some of those statues, but that's okay. It'll be nice if I can find them, but if I don't, I'll find them on the next one. We're getting an ending either way. So I just have to resist the pulls of the peels, and we'll be okay. Something so simple, but, you know, it checks out. You're gonna keep dosing yourself with pills that, I mean, your friend just gives them to you and goes, here, take these. I shouldn't have done a heavy attack, because we keep more stamina if we don't, but sometimes it just feels good to really whack them. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I've definitely... My game time will not be showing accurate, just because of the amount of times I died. Ah, a poster! The Great Space Invasion 3. The mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects in the back of your loved ones' heads? No, I haven't. Space Wars! Shu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Wars game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much that I couldn't stop crying for days. I'm pretty sure we're not getting the UFO ending, but if we do, I'm not mad about that either. Definitely not going to be mad. But I don't think we're going to be getting it. I feel like I'm just not thorough enough. Real men drink Otori beer. Yes. Real men. Alcoholism. There's nothing more real and manly than alcoholism. Nothing at all. Yep. We do have something heading this way. Hello, friendo. How would you like some of this? Oh yeah, because so it's find all of the radio things, and then you have to hit the posters in order, right? I mean, if I find all the things, I'll try to string them together, but I'm not going to lose sleep if I don't get it this time either. Are there only 3 posters, or are there more than that? Pretty sure... checked most of that area. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I was going to have to find way more radios. So we found the radio, and now if we find 3 posters, we can check them in order and we'll get the ending. And we vaguely know where one is. So it was what, there on the map? It's either there or there, but like, yeah. This area of the map. Okay. What a creepy scarecrow. If you can get that one quicker, it's not a terrible idea for me to aim for that one. But also, like, if I miss it, I miss it. I'm not losing any sleep over here. Still gonna get all these for favor. I don't know. No, I did use one in the first playthrough. I was gonna say, I don't know if I've used any of those, but that's a lie, I have. Okay. 700-ish left till we get our 4th slot. Sure. Oh, I can do that. Hold on. I can toolkit there, but then I also want to move toolkit there because that's where I'm used to it. And now pills won't be on there. Wonderful.
シュウいるか？
See, it was different because I swapped to easy puzzles, so it was a different thing. But yeah, when I hit it again, that will
こ
help.
の状況いつまでも宇宙船総合校していたい。
Unless it was the same thing, in which case my memory is just trash. What else is new?
夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら
The school lockers too. Yeah, that's how it is then.
いや自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
Yeah, as they should. That's fair. Different puzzles, different solutions.
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Alright, screw that guy. We're going this way. Till we're not. More red capsules. And assuming I find most of the notes and stuff as I go through this time through the subsequent,
いますか？
no thank you, runs will definitely go a bit smoother. Slash faster. Weapons fine. Got two more. Yeah, it is definitely weird. I mean, I get that he'd have some access to those things because his family is just straight up, you know, practicing physicians slash medicine makers, but it's still supposed to be a really rare thing. And the fact that he'd go, this is what you need for your headache is still weird. Like, I don't know if that's an intentional thing for him or if he does mean well. I still don't know. Old medical record. Fujitori Kotoyuki, age 9. The patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that had wandered into the village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face. The wounds below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During treatment, he suddenly fell unconscious and was measured with a fever of over 40 degrees. Emergency transfer of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Upon arrival, however, the doctors there were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. When questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine. According to the patient's mother, however, Kotoyuki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to his schoolwork harder than ever before. Ugh, attacked by a fox and then working hard? Nah. Okay, well. Local doctor's note. I had assumed up until now that being possessed by the fox was a sort of curse. Why is my phone going off? Yeah, I know I'm live on Twitch. Thanks. However, it turns out that among the followers of the Inari faith in Ebisugaoka, it can be more nuanced than that. I heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by the fox and given premonitions of a coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There are numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck. Though, with the influence of today's media from outside the town regarding ghosts and horror stories, the fox has become seen as a purely negative phenomenon, particularly among the younger generations. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, yeah, things are going weird, but like, that's somebody's house. You probably shouldn't bust it down. Especially when they're not around. Especially if you think that the person's in that room and is just ignoring you. It'd be really dramatic to just bust down their door. It's not that, you know, you physically can't. It's that you probably shouldn't. Door. Local doctors note there are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari faith by being possessed by the fox. Those tales have no quantitative scientific basis, of course. However, I want to try my best to avoid outright refuting tradition and local beliefs. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes themselves sick due to the fox's possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that, for the best results, patients should be told to offer their sincere prayers to Inari-san prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel I can build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. Just, you know, respects private property, yeah, Not only do we have a bat, we've got a sickle and a kitchen knife. Like, that door is nothing to us. But we respect people. Sometimes. Key. Oh yeah, it's nasty. Yeah. Eyes. As always, normal things for Doctor to collect and keep in a chest that could be locked, but isn't. Easily lockable, but it's not locked. Always love that too. Can't open it. I forget where the key goes to then. Oh, okay, yeah. It was over here. Carcass!
Tasty.
Oh, absolutely. Somebody's watching the last episode of Evangelion. Huh. That was definitely different. I either couldn't play it last time or it played something different because I don't remember that. Claw marks. What could possibly have done that? Nothing, obviously. Ah, you knife-wielding son of a gun. No, stop it. I said, ow! Said stop it! Oh, damn. Didn't actually have a lot of... Okay. Radios change. So do documents. The documents definitely noticed. Radio, interesting. Yeah, that bat has seen some better days, man. Ooh, boy. Still, got some goodies. Mostly dried carcasses. That's true. You know. It makes sense that would, increase the hurt slightly. Hello, friendo. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Jeez, yeah. It really does. 3 light bonks. So the half-broken bat with the... Your durability doesn't go down as fast is the key, right? This is the God mode. Bandage. I mean, let's be honest, being uneasy is the God mode, but this is the little extra. Yeah. You could poke a lot of monsters' eyes out with this thing. Splinters for days. Didn't we have to cross there? I was going this way because I thought this was the wrong way. It's fine. Worse. Yeah, okay. I don't think I went to the shrine this early the first time. I must have, though. I must have. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I definitely made it here. But I thought... Yeah, I think I had come down after. Also thought there was more stuff here. There you go, divine water. I will gladly... There you go. Give up the pills for a comb. Turns out that getting rid of the pills really means she just chugs all of them and I've ruined my chances. Rusted flax, that's new. An antique portable thermos bottle. The glass container inside is broken, so this is no longer usable. So that's got to be used at a Jizo statue. Because that's definitely a new item. But we haven't gotten any info on another Jizo statue. But I could have just missed it, too. The key for the spider armory. Yes! Oh, yeah. And now I have the whole thing. Which means I could have had it this early, because all you have to do... I mean, it's a backtrack, but all you have to do is backtrack. You can get it here. But, like, yeah, it took me way longer than that. Way longer. I didn't get it till end game. I don't know if I would have used it earlier anyway. Like, realistically, I don't know if I would have used it in... Like, I don't think I used it at all in the regular difficulty. Hello? I don't remember this scene. I don't know if I saw this. I don't trust Shu. But, like, I don't trust that this is Shu. He really does just kind of appear and vanish very fast. Faster than simply, hey, it really foggy out, should allow. Sorry, it made another sound up here, so, like, obviously I'm coming back to look around, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It could easily just mean that, like, that was the distraction, so he could nope out. But it definitely sounded like it was coming from this direction. Alright, yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing, like... In not foggy Shu, he's clearly giving her drugs that... I mean, everything we know about that plant doesn't imply that it's something that would help her, right? That would actually be under... collectibles. Yeah, we had that one. Traditional Chinese medicine that uses kutuzu root and peony. I swear we had more info on it. Yeah, this has got to be about the same thing. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, having my first lucid dream. Let's speak within yourself. There you go. That was the one. Yeah. Kakura Makakura, which is not what he said he put in it. 13 Sentinel's Glossary, yeah, right? Why did I have contact with the gods? One must first liberate one's soul. I mean, we still have hit those temporary states of unconsciousness, and we're not taking peels, but alright. Interesting, regardless. I'm glad we went off the beaten path earlier this time. Yeah, Shu's ability to survive and vanish in the fog seemingly at will. Like, I was thinking about it before anyway, but like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see that scene the first time through, because I just don't think I went up there. Originally, I kind of just assumed, I went with the theory that, like, it's not him vanishing in the fog, it's the fog's will separating us. You know, the fog doesn't want us together, because why would it? So I had just assumed it was that, but I don't know. Him being so often vanishing into the fog, and then like a scene like that where he clearly just was right next to us until he wasn't. Sure, it's fine. Oh man, 3 swings with this is so nice. Getting that health back, not even using much stamina, burning through. Okay, so this should be the dead end, which lets me get that.
武器が壊れかけてる。
Yeah, it's fine. Chocolate. Honestly, now I see why you got rid of the full heals. Kind of get it. It's story mode, yeah. Well, it's also, I didn't use the bat much, so I never made the connection that when it was at like low health, it splinters and actually gets way physically stronger. Never really noticed that in the first game because I didn't use a ton of bats. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep living this way, not with this cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside of me. Life's too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me.
ひどすぎる。
Oh,
あん
pants?
まりだ。
The hell was that? Oh. You made all that noise? Like, really? First aid kit. Shame. Alright, I should go to the shrine to drop this off. Except I can't go that way. It's got a lot of stuff that needs dropping off. Doesn't really matter which way. Get them shortly. I am full up on weapons, yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna repair the bat. The other ones we have are all quicker degrading weapons. Water, chocolate, carcasses, comb. Cool. Yeah, boy. The hell do we bring? Health restoring items is always going to be tempting. I'm going to do that for now. But I might swap it to the better dodges, we'll say. I'm pretty sure I didn't go to this other side last time. I don't even know if I went to the original side. Let's go check that real fast. It might be nothing, but it might not be nothing. There was a poster here. It's gone now. Really, after all that noise is... Oh, there's something. A carcass. Alright. I don't remember if I checked there last time either. Let's go check that one. Then we should be able to move on. Yeah, without a map, just getting through this area was pretty impressive. The first... Not impressive, but I was happy to just get out of here the first time. Now we're looking for stuff. You gonna jump? No? Okay. There you go. Easy peasy. I mean, technically, I probably don't have to take down too many of these guys, but I'm doing it anyway. Ugh, fine. Like a boss. You got nothing. Oh, maybe I did find this one last time, but I don't think I went to that one. That weapon's fine. Ish. It's fine adjacent. School paper cutout. The legend of Ebisugaoka's monster Ayakakashi. Kakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ebisugaoka. It appeared one sweltering summer day deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar of dances like a ripple of hot air. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try to get close to Ayakakashi, for it will chase away any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their lives. Yeah, yep. We've encountered that. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm sure someone did, yeah. Nothing. It's empty. Different radio, but nothing there. And the road's out. Okay. Stop! Some hot bull crap every time. Burn in hell, you jump scaring bastards. Yeah, every time. I would argue they only get worse now. Because we're like, yeah, I got it. Let's just run through. Straight up, they're worse now. It is weird. Oh. Glad I kept my better weapons. Yeah, okay. First aid kit, sure. Capsules, you suck. Let me just make sure none of them are on here. My mistake? Good. Steel pipe. I'm going to leave it right there, and we'll either grab it if we need it, or we won't. Let's see. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay. Bandage. Alright. Let's do it. Ah, hell yeah. Weird that they put out an OST without all of the OST. Got him.
化け物が出た。
I hit charge! Ugh. Okay, you dead for now.
これが壊れたらどうする。まだだ。もっと回さないと。
Uno más. Oh, he stayed way longer.
よし。
Alright, instead of repairing this, we're just gonna grab the pipe. The bat's been really good, but like, I have other weapons. Cool. I mean, honestly, I can probably assume you can't make it through the door, but let's just keep going, you know.
キラコ蔵の窓だ。急げ。
See you fools!
大丈夫か。
なんとかな。
よかった。純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。
お姉ちゃんが。
ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ行こうぜ。
行こう。
Red capsules. Some bullcrap capsules, more like it. Alright, see ya, going this way, bye. Alright. Oh, hey, look, we can get rid of peels. Yeah. There's other things that I could get rid of too, but we are at 8 bandages. You know what? Use one. Can't go back in through the window? No, it's too high up, obviously. There's no way we could get in there. It's impossible. Key and pill. Yeah, I gotta get the peels. Ah, there we go. More stuff we can enshrine. Radio that doesn't radio. I mean, I see you. So obviously we go this way. More bandages. Look, if we weren't on story, I'd be so happy about these. But we are on story. So it's kind of just there. A little further check this way, even though it's a dead end. Alright, cool. We should have hit everything we can. Let's go. Radiohead. They could have, yeah.
ここで遊んだの
They could have.
いつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいねここ。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して
Yeah.
心に溜め込む
That would be an understatement.
春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう相棒。
よし行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンクのやつ無事だといいんだが。
Yeah, dude really does just vanish all the
相棒
time. Escape. We're fine. Who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else, freak? But oh no. So it's you. I thought it was going to be the poses, but they were all looking one way. Article: Child drowns in waterway. On the evening of the 7th, a 5-year-old girl fell into the waterway of a rice field and subsequently drowned to death. Authorities believe she accidentally fell in while playing. That way we go. Where's the... Oh, here we go. Who are you? Honestly, you're helpless without me. Ooh, calm. Nope. Alright. Well. I honestly don't feel like this one is any easier on easy. Yeah, like... It is thankfully one you can just brute force, but... You're helpless without me. So my thinking there was... Every other girl was looking at a guy. That's the one girl that was looking at a girl. Oh, now you've got it different. Thanks. Cool. So that wasn't right anyway. But that was my thinking there. Straight up don't get what they want. Ah, crap. Oh. It's that one. Yeah. Screw it. I got no reasoning. He just seems an odd one out. Nope. Go. I mean, yeah, that would check out, but man, I don't know this one. Here, it's a you. I have no reasoning. I'm just picking scarecrows now. It's funny because it was the second one that I also didn't get the first time. Like, I just didn't understand it. The first one, I got retroactively. Second one, I had no idea. I already tried you. Okay. Sure. The children of Ebisu Gaoka. Good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain, because water levels will rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for those reservoirs and ponds, because they're dangerous too. That way. A little detour for one of those, though. Ah! Fine. I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be so miserably alone. No idea. Come on, really? Honestly thought that was it. Well. Well, crap. Yeah, it figures. Who needs weapon durability anyway? Now we're just going around the circle. I don't even care. Where is here? There it is.
This is my boomstick!
Didn't try you yet. Nope.
Moe Moe Q.
We'll be fine. Tried you. Let's not break this yet. Oh, you know, that's smart. Or crazy, one of the two. Oh no, I might have to use one of my like 19 bandages. It's a shame that I don't quite get what they expect from this puzzle, because I think this is still a really well done puzzle. I like the puzzle, I like the theming, I like the idea of it all. She has a different, I didn't notice she had a different, like, brooch. That's probably it. Yeah, this was the easy version, I'm still mucking it up. I legitimately think I did better on the higher difficulty version of it. But hey, oh no, it's an excuse to use some of those tons of bandages we've saved up. It's really terrible. Thank you. Around 6 p.m., the girl's family discovered her floating face down in the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream from where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single prevention measure has yet to be put in place. Wow, things keep going wrong and nothing is done to change or attempt to fix it whatsoever? And people keep dying because of it? That's unheard of. Definitely never heard of any situation like that. Box of goodies. Never mind. Box of empty. There we go. Tell me truly, you two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've always been watching you, and when you weren't looking, you know. Bullcrap. Yeah. Yay! Child drowns in waterway. Parents and guardians. When children are lost and begin to panic, they become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. There have been numerous reports of children running around areas that they are not familiar with, then falling into waterways and reservoirs and drowning. If you come across a lost child, please offer your help to them. That way is. Who are you? You. Yes, you. Yeah, right? Oh. Can't start out with stuff attacking me. That's cheating. This is great. This is fine. What is this hint? What the hell is this hint? You know what? You. Fine. Oh, hey, not it. You. Nope. You. This is fine. Everything is fine. Hey, we found it! Like a boss. This evening, the lifeless body of Shimizu Hinako was found in a crop field waterway after she presumably drowned to death. It is suspected that she panicked after losing her way and began running around in the dark. This is likely when she stumbled and fell into the waterway. The name of the actual child who tragically died has been replaced with the cutout letters of my name. What a disgusting prank. Yeah, well, all we do is lose our way, so... Oh, she's the one with the hair. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I still legitimately feel like I understood the clues to the hard mode one more. Really and truly. I do appreciate that as soon as you, like, get too far away, it just goes away. Like, I went the other way last time, and it just vanishes. Oh, does it? I'll have to try that at some point. I mean, I would argue some of these were troll ones. Mind you, I honestly think you really just need to sit down and, like... I tended to focus much too hard on just, like, the posing of them. But there can be so many other things it could be. Hair, pins, you know, other stuff. Or the scythe look at, yeah, exactly. All sorts of things that I wouldn't think about normally. So if you really were to approach it slower and more methodically, I'm sure it wouldn't be as bad. Hello, doll friend.
ここにとどまるのは危険だ。町を出た方がいい。
町を出るって、お父さんやお母さんは、みんなは。助けを呼ぶためにも、今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも、一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも、町を出るって言っても、あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ？
そっちの窓から天橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
Oh yeah, we know the UFOs attacked it.
嘘だろ。
Yep, UFOs did a lot of damage to it.
どうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら
Always aliens.
西の県道を目指そう。
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか？あの山越えられるの？
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
台所どこだっけ？
Whoops. Alright, well, back to the Shadow Realm. I'm sure none of them will get the jump on me this time. I'm sure. Eh, you got pushed. It's fine. Well, you know, all things considered, kind of rude. He didn't have to be rude, but here we are, with his rudeness. No, but there are ones waiting in rafters. You're right, I don't think there's any command grabs, though. I am going. What do you think I was doing? A perspective on origami? It's a core tenet of Shintoism that each land throughout all Japan is protected by its own deities. From this, people pray to the gods so that they and their lands might be blessed. In turn, their belief strengthens the gods and gives them the ability to better protect the land in a beneficial cycle of reciprocation. Thus, the bond between humans and gods is vital to the prosperity of both. If the underlying strength of this bond can indeed be explained through mortal blood, then the reason for the gods joining themselves in sacred matrimony to mortals who call their land home becomes evident. Perhaps it is through the addition of their blood that the bond between mortal and god is strengthened. And if this is true, then I should think that frequently upholding such forms of unification would be best for all involved. However, in practice, marital bonds between mortal and deity are vanishingly rare. It is a mystery why this is so, or perhaps I can find the greater mystery to be, why was I chosen? Sometimes gods just want to, marry mortals. Oh. I don't think I found that the first time through. Was this door not open the first time? Oh, yeah, no, this door wasn't open the first time. Definitely not. Okay. Or it's different in here, because I would remember that. Ah, embroidered drawstring bag. Increases inventory capacity. This embroidered drawstring bag is very high quality, from the fabric to the patterns, so be careful not to get it dirty when storing your belongings. Okay, yeah, for sure. Mandate of the clan. Drain from the sacrifice her blood, sparing not a drop, and add unto it wine that has been distilled 8 times over. Spare her body of its earthly viscera, and fill it instead with rice that has been mixed with the master's saliva before sealing it shut with needle and thread. In the dark shall the vessel rest undisturbed until the redolent odor of wine rises from her skin. Adorn her in fine garments befitting a bride, then set her afloat on a raft of straw so her blood wine may seep into the water's surface. Do this, and into the depths she shall sink, quelling the wrath that waits below. That's a hell of a way to sacrifice someone. Not that any way is great. Sure, this is all fine. Why is there a hand? Why is there a hand? It's fine. Totally fine. Hands just chilling. As hands do. So we hit that one, we got one over there. More up there. Storage room key. Good old save point. Cool. I'm gonna draw another. Crab. Weapon durability will not decrease while using focus. It's very specific, but good to know. So I could theoretically focus stab, and never... Ooh, good stuff, yeah. And never lose durability. But that would also mean I'd have to use a crab, and I don't want to. Hell yeah. Investigate the strange object. It's an object. It's strange. Goodies. Yeah, until for now, I'm just gonna keep drawing until we inevitably get another actual consumable. Till we run out of draws, and then we'll be good. I assume there's a finite amount because it doesn't seem to be pulling randomized things. We haven't gotten any duplicates, so I definitely assume there's an end. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we can't listen to you at all. Can't combo at all. Oh, that's true. You'd have to focus every time. But at the same time, if durability was really an issue, you could still slap that on. Like right now, we're doing fine. I don't care. Always the normalist. Sculpture. Don't trust him. Yeah, well, again, we the player don't. But it's a little late. Oh no, goodbye. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Alright. Maybe she needed to go this way. Oh yeah, they get back up here. Yeah, whatever. Person from the missing person post the start of the game. Ah, okay. Huh. That is cool and checks out. Oh, we didn't actually have to go through there. We had to go this way. Ta-da! And they said, let there be fox. Oh no, my lantern's gone. If only I could replace it with a giant melee weapon. Or something. Ah. You dead? Good. Stay dead. Lantern is screwed. There's no way we could possibly light a fire right now. It is quite impossible. There's nothing we could do about it. Shame. Man, it would be a shame if we still had to get a key for this door or something. Oh no, we have to get a key for the door.
Sakuko?
No. Screw you. Go to hell. More carcass. Delicious. Good old carcass. Never leave home without it, honestly.
tasty.
Dead end, but item. Hey, exactly. Delicious. Single-use lantern, definitely. Smacky smack, stabby stab. And you're dead. I forget, there's some books around. I don't know if they still will be, or there'll be new texts. I'm also going to assume I have just straight up missed statues already, because it's been too long. All the secret arts and medicines succumb to us, spirit and flesh. So I'm just going to assume I've long since passed to that, and we're going for the lesser good ending, and or UFO ending. Whatever happens. Crimson Spring gushes from the womb. Deep within, it is the Shimizu family. Don't worry about it. Sure, it's unimportant. Rituals held. Igarashi clan. Last descendants. Family physician's log. February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows. Labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain. Their teeth barred, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. Awesome. Great. Love that. Yeah, we'll go back there in a second. Just want to check this side for anything I might have missed. Not enough. The honorable blood. Fill it up. Make it full. Otherwise, I think that's about everything. But let's be sure. Oh, yeah, it would get up, wouldn't it? All the secret... Okay, I saw that one. So now we can probably move forward. Statue piece that... To place the order continued. No, I did not. So we're definitely... not getting that ending. And that's okay. Thankfully, that's not a requirement. Find out the way back. Yeah, maybe. Again, I'm not necessarily aiming for that ending right now. We just need an ending. So, as long as we get a different ending, which we will. Simply not eating pills will get us a new ending, and that's all that matters. Now, if we get the ending for just simply not taking pills, then after that, yeah, then it becomes a lot more important that we get that specific ending. But we're not at that point yet, so that's fine. Ugh, red capsules. Hello, friend. Something else you gotta find. Is there? I forgot about that then. Something else that overdose you just see satisfy no endings. Huh. Okay. Then I was mistaken. I thought I gotta go double check the ending list then. Yeah, I guess it would have to. Just for lack of a better anything else to do? Round and round we go. Yeah. Nah. Oh, hey. So what are we at? 913, sure. Otter restores spare weapons durability upon defeating an enemy. Oh, that's interesting. So you just rotate weapons. I mean, I'm sure it'll still have a net negative, but it gives you good benefits to having 3 durable weapons. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I mean, the problem is I don't really swap talismans often. But that is really good. Do I change it? Honestly, if I'm just going to be doing light attacks anyway, we're not going to do as many counters. So sure. And it's not crab.
Sakuko? そっちにいるの?
Heavy ass doors. Alright, well. Let's grab the thing. Stun orb. This is true. Well, I guess it also depends on when the game separates to different endings. But it seems pretty likely, yeah. Alright, well, goodbye. Haha! You thought? Oh, stamina. Yeah, that would... Honestly, still a good time to hit me with the stamina. Otherwise I would run into the bubble. Ow, my back. There, eat this. Easy. Thankfully, we have big stabby weapon, which makes most things better. Cool. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, this fight. Alright, definitely won't get hit by anything, right?
咲子。ひな子。
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I was doing okay at this fight by the conclusion of the first attempt. But I'm sure given a few more runs, I'll be better at it. Being uneasy will help. Way too early. Hello, friendo. Get stabby stabbed. Usually listening to the voice, but I guess we get the bells too. Oh, just stood there and took that one. Oh, that should have been a perfect dodge game. Work with me here. I actually don't even know if this damage is part of the total HP, but whatever. Might as well hit with a heavy attack. We got time. Cool. The sound of silence. I swear I didn't get hit last time, but I must have. But I thought I was pretty good about it last time. Still, cool.
この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
Ah, yeah, delicious lava. Yeah, spicy drink. So, the more I think about it, if we go with this guy not being the literal fox god, he could be, but the fact that the mask comes off leads me to believe he's not the literal fox god. But you know, that's always a possibility. He could actually be an Ari. But if we go with the fact that he's not, whose family was it that owned that other shrine? Was it wasn't it the girl we just killed as a boss fight? Wasn't it her family that she went there and she dressed up in like the Miko outfits with the shrine? Because the only other person I could think in the game that has like, I mean, the town has strong religious ties, but we know that that's a family that owns the shrine and has for a while. Like it's been in her family. But at the same time, they run the store too. So like it's not like it's just like, it definitely doesn't paint them as like the most religious of the peoples. I'm also trying to pinpoint more this time through when she goes from kind of following him because, you know, this place is weird and he's the guy that seems to have the answers for the path forward, to, you know, following him. Like, as of now, it really does still seem to be he just knows the way forward, so we're kind of following the lead. But it's hard to tell. And also, this whole thing is weird. Like, why is it lava? Why is it not lava? Was it lava that he made us think wasn't and made us think it was water? Is it water he made us think was lava? Is it some sort of, like, I don't get. At least yet. And that's just, you know, things that will happen.
Hirako! Oi! Shikkari shiro!
Yeah, again, thinking out loud, as it were, you know.
腕、どうした？
あれ引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。それはよかった。
どうした？
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし。行こう。
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私、ひなこみたいに強くないんだから。
分かってる。俺から離れるな。
うん。
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがりを。
分かった。私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
Everything's fine. Don't overthink it.
しんがりは引き受けた。
Nope, still can't go back in. Nominate. Yeah, she's in touch with the spiritual side. Her father is the head priest of the shrine in town. Still not sure. I don't have any other supporting evidence for it other than head priest. Really don't have any other supporting evidence. Yeah, again, just thoughts. Alright. Also need to get back out of here. So we got another item too, didn't we? Got the rusted flask. Oh, the other thing was an inventory expansion. Yeah. It was the drawstring bag. Yes. That was the other one. I know I was already over here, but just to have it, you know. I still managed to miss the things, which is the funniest bit. Like, my habit is to be thorough, and I still miss stuff. Alright. Enshrine. Yeah, we kind of got it, don't we? Yeah, no, not really. We'll just get rid of the other stuff when stuff comes up. As we just saved. Hint about where the statue is. Yeah, and I still feel like I'm fairly thorough. I'm just checking the ending criteria again real quick. We just saved, so. Don't take red capsules, duh. Purify or don't obtain it, and get the Agura no Hitomi-sama. Okay, yes. This is don't take it and obtain and... No. Oh, we still have to get the sword. Okay. So this is get the sword. This is get the sword. We could also... This is either purify the sword or don't obtain it, but we can't have it unpurified and obtain that. This is... Can't get it yet. And that's it. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how I missed the hint about it, because, like, again, look, I ain't perfect, but I'm trying to be thorough, especially with the map. Like, I'm trying to double check every, like, little nook and cranny. clearly it is only mildly successful, but I had thought I was doing okay. Still can't go back through there.
どこ行った？
Because if I had seen a hint, I definitely would have gone out of my way to, like, find the statue. Though, as we saw last time, that doesn't guarantee I'd find it. Still could miss it. Oh, that was just that. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was the interact icon. That was still blocked. That's the UFO ending thing too. I'm sure. And I've really, like, I cannot stress enough that, like, I've been checking nooks and crannies, but clearly not enough.
Hinako! こっちだ!
If I miss the UFO one, that's
大丈夫
fine.
か? 相棒
But I should aim for another ending.
問題ない。
シュウ君っていつまでひなこのこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱い。
But I guess I'm usually looking more down for items than I am up for
され
posters.
た覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Hopefully, yes. How's our... Let's start bouncing around, because we now do have the thing that benefits us bouncing around. Even though these are lower durability weapons, it'll still work. Maybe. Aha! Still have no idea where the hint was. I found a damage Ojiso-san in the mountains. The character for Mizu, water, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what will happen if I offer something that relates to the character. Is this Sakako's family shrine? My ears were met with the soothing chimes of bells upon offering an item. This should do. Yep, never found the hint. Okay, well now, where was the hint? Now that I've found the thing, I'm really curious where the hint was. You know what? Just gonna replace that anyway. Screw it. If it's a easy enough thing to describe. Back at the road, that's the entrance to this farming area. Oh, okay, so like, yay. Or possibly yay, but still. I went along all of that, I swear. Sealed box for that, okay. By the save shrine. Well, I know we've already gone up here. It's one of those, just screw it, we're heading back up in case. Like, I have to assume there's nothing new up here, but do I have to assume? I legitimately can't believe I found the statue. Like, that's just the right amount of hidden that I'd probably miss it. But I didn't. Yeah, nothing new up here. Yeah, hey, if it works, it works. I mean, the ideal is that we get the sword, obviously. But if we get the sword, we have to purify it. Because we can't get the other ending with an unpurified sword. We can get the other ending with no sword, but we cannot get the other ending with an unpurified sword in our inventory. What we can do without anything else. Is it? Did I... Okay, then I clearly misunderstood those. Back in the swordless state. Huh. Alright. Well, gonna worry about getting the sword first, then we'll worry about the other stuff. Or finding that other item, you know. So moving the sword's power. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, that checks out. Yoink. Stupid. Jumped the wrong way. It did go this way, because this is where the ladder is up. Yeah, okay. Not gonna go back in there right now. Well, not gonna go back in there at all.
相棒、妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってシュウ君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふーん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
And really just rude all the way down. Like, I have to assume that during their friendship, she was not always like this. But damn. The whole time we interact with her in the actual game, she sucks. And she thinks she's being subtle about it, and she's not. Where did he jump? Further away. Cool. I swear I checked over here, but I must have gone past it. Diary of Revenge. Jumping to the end of the Heian period, the infamous Genpei War wreaked havoc across the country, and defeated warriors from the Taira clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that Ebisugaoka is one such hidden sanctuary. Few ventured close to this land, for the poisonous gas that rose from the ground was a well-known phenomenon. This made it the perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though this did not come without its own inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding Ebisugaoka's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural, then, that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at the time, not a hint of its legacy remains today. This goes to show that even the gods are not exempt from the fickleness of man. Emma? Okay, so that wasn't the hint, that's just really useful. Same side, alright. Oh, forgot to actually save. We got an upgrade thing, so we'll save for that. I mean, again, I already found the thing, so it doesn't matter much, but... It's right there. I swear I checked these. Alright. Must not have. A photo attached to a research journal appears to be a clue collected by a research investigating folklore of Ebisugaoka regarding the legend of the sacred sword. In the Muromachi period, the Great Famine of Oe had young individuals desperate for quick money, so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others one after another. Oh. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword, and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Jizo statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of an old Jizo statue. This may be my first clue that will lead me to the sword. There's that. Okay. Well, we are currently up to date, it sounds like. Now, this was closed before? Yo-ho. This is the headway, the pants over there. Baseball bat. Well, we know those are really good. I'm gonna honestly replace the sickle. I feel like 2 high durability and 1 low makes a good setup. Especially with the talisman we got now. You're gonna come and get it. You're gonna chill over there. I did dodge, but I'm on a doorstep, so I didn't dodge, you know, well. Cool. Yeah, I was like, that wasn't, like, I timed it well, I was ready, I just, you know, it didn't work. And such is life. Yeah. And, you know, now that the damage of it is only like a 1/5 of the HP bar, I don't even really super care. Like, it's embarrassing to keep being hit by it, but that's about it. Yeah, that's how that would go. I wonder if this one should refill too, if we cycle through all 3. No. This is me thinking out loud, not literally asking, but where the fudge did I miss a UFO thing? Because we're not far from where we found the first one. Local doctors note, traditionally the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medicinal care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get the older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of the traditional remedies. Just wish they would come to me sooner, before it's too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the Iwais, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations. And to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicines are just 2 sides of the same coin. I believe they can, and should, coexist with each other. Literally on screen. Oh. Clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is the traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisugaoka as Agura no Hote-sama, or Hote-sama's cure, still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has a distaste for modern medicine. Okay. So that's the thing I'd have to look for one of the endings. Damn it, now I gotta go find it. Like, it's not even about needing to get that ending first or anything. It's about the principle of the matter. It's about the shame of missing all these things. Definitely not there. Oh, wait. So even just inspecting it would mean I couldn't do it? Well, still all the more reason to find them for a future time. But you said it had already been on screen, which implies that poster 2 showed up even though I did see poster 3 first. Or this is poster 1, whatever. Haven't reached yet. So 1 is somewhere. Not just somewhere, but somewhere I've passed by recently while you've been here. And I don't think you were here when I was faffing about over here, though you could have been. I think that was when you were doing your ending thing. So I'm hoping I don't have to faff about over there again, though I could. Oh, you were? Okay. I think I would have noticed if it was in here, but... Oh, gotcha. I think I would have noticed it, but it's, you know... Oh, damn it! I just expected it was going to be the other one. I expected it was going to be the grab. Man, imagine me missing something so obvious that you saw it out of the corner of your eye on a second monitor. Imagine it being that obvious and me still walking past. Crazy. I would never. I could never. Yeah, the fake out. I mean, it still didn't, like, hit me. I just could have killed it quicker. It's not like it saved it anything, except gave it an extra second of life. On life? Whatever. There's the weird box. Alright. Fairly confident in saying it's not in the doctor's house. I'm still probably wrong, but whatever. I don't think it's in the doctor's house. But also, now that I've come back, I haven't found the herbal remedy, though clearly he would have learned about it, but I don't think he would have been keeping it in his place. It's the elderly who would have that. Got to watch you completely ignore it. Whew. I would never. It's gotta be there then, right? It's gotta be there. Could potentially be there, but it's gotta be there. It's gotta be there. It doesn't have to be, but it's gotta be. This is the dead end of just a chest. Don't worry, I'll be wrong, and the funniest thing is that now I'm actively looking for it. I'll still probably pass it. Like, normally I'm usually looking at, like, the ground, not, like, poster height. And, oh yeah, I actively left that last time because I didn't care. Still don't, but I grabbed it, I guess. It's not in the cart. It's not over there. I can't wait to upload these archives to YouTube and have somebody just be like, why didn't he just look at a guide? Oh, come on. Can't wait. Alright, hello, friendo. Booty! Oh. Alright, it's not this house then. It's not that shack. Could be over here. I mean, that would imply somebody was watching these archives. I haven't uploaded them. I've been so lazy. The good and bad thing is, I've been hard recording them, so I have the files, which is really useful. The downside is, Now that I don't have the time pressure of, oh no, the archive's going to go away, I've just been slacking with uploading them. So, pros and cons. At least they ain't going anywhere. But also, I should definitely, you know, do that. Yaha. The Great Space Invasion 1. Now in brilliant color. The Great Space Invasion. Experience terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens. Oh. Okay. So we have to find 2, and we know where 3 is. 3 was... Again, I don't remember if it was that dead end or that dead end, but it was one of those dead ends over there. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Is true. I should have been more thorough about it, but also, freaking Twitch should just let you keep the archives. The fact that it's still only a 2-week thing is stupid. And now, you know, you can't even highlight all of them, so even if that was my plan, that wouldn't work. So, yeah. World Ends With You Neo is lost. And games that I was like, oh, we won't do all of this. Like, you know, Labyrinth of Refrain. So, you know, there's definitely things I regret on that. Man, it was so good, though. It did make it into a few of the best of clips videos. So that did happen. I save again. So it's not like there's no evidence whatsoever, but admittedly, yeah, it's like I can sit here and be like, oh, it's all there. That's also a lie. How much do we actually need for one of these? I think it's like 1k plus. Yeah, 1100. Alright. But if Twitch has saved stuff. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily my plan to keep them all balanced, but it kind of worked out that way. Honestly, other than the extra slots, I really... Okay, so that's 3. So I don't want to hit that right now, otherwise I'd theoretically have to go back to 1. So we want to find a 2 and then come back here. Okay, so this was blocked off and now it's not. Oh yeah, this is the... There's too many of them. I'm gonna assume I don't get anything for it, but now that we're on easy with upgrades and weapons, I kind of want to see if there is anything over there. But I'm going to assume that it's probably nothing. But we literally just saved and haven't done anything other than run over here, so... I mean, stamina is a logical one to max out, honestly. I think I went for sanity first because I was using focus mode a ton. But then, like, it just made sense to keep them fairly even. And or I just didn't have the currency when I got an upgrade thing, and it just went for the cheapest one to be like, cool, it's an upgrade, awesome, did it. Oh, I don't remember that attack. Oh, damn you. You know, maybe dodging that would have been nice. Okay, let's finish you off real quick. He's still gonna come from behind, isn't he? Please let me kill you. Thank you. Okay. Ah, damn it! Go away, you'll ruin the shop's reputation. Defeated the giant monsters in front of Shizuya General Store. Oh yeah, he gets back up. Let's look around real quick then. I think the time it takes him to get back up is longer in story mode, because it seemed that way, but... Alright, so... not much in the tangible sense. But, we got a trophy. It'd be really funny if there was a UFO sign over there I didn't see. That would be just, you know, gosh dang hilarious. Okay. I mean, hey, I'm not unhappy about getting a trophy for it. That is not a bad thing in my eyes at all. Not complaining. Hey! Also... yes. Thank you for continuing the gifted sub.
Of this glass box that a bowl of dehydrated bearded ramen put me in. Now I vanish because time isn't gonna kill itself.
Yeah, it is prison day. Yep, Arcs was today too. Thank you for continuing the gifted sub. Thank you, Ramen, for continuing to gift the subs. Kill that time. Hope you have a great day. We're still playing this. I hope you have a great time when you know. Oh jeez. Yeah, damn. We have hit credit spots. We are on New Game Plus. They tell you, after you beat the game the first time, they straight up tell you the criteria for the endings. Sure, if they say find this item, you still have to find the item, but they straight tell you the criteria for the endings from the main menu, and I freaking love that. And you will definitely want to get endings. Who would have thought that a game written by a visual novel person would make multiple endings lower important? So, you know, I'm getting all of them. Yes, if you're going to make them story important and it's not going to be in a visual novel where people are used to that bullcrap, just straight up tell people how to do it. Like, again, you still have to maybe like do a thing or find a thing. I'm being vague. But it's nice that they tell you the criteria. Love it. Truly, it's great. Thank you again, Pots. Enjoy your Saturday night. Rest up, sleep up, game up, kill time, and see you around. Yeah, that's why I paused it. That's why I paused, and we're chilling. See ya. Also, hey, Mitz, how you doing? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Hope your weekend's going well, too. Welcome to Viper Misses Obvious Things. All the time. That's just the game. That's just the game plan. That's what we do. Oh. Well. Holy crap. Are you the first 100? I know Pecco and 7th were really early to subscribing too, but I think you might be the first 100. I think I would have noticed. I might not have. I might just be blind, as we've known here. But I think that might be the absolute first 100. Hot damn. A 100-month streak. Hold on, I'm gonna... Hope you don't mind, I'm nabbing that. That's bananas. Bananas. It's... The big 100. There we go. Screenshot that. 98 here. Okay. I knew you were high because you still have the first. Oh yeah, 98. It shows when you hover over it. Okay, yeah. But like, I knew you had the first badge, so I knew you were like early. 76. I kind of forgot you could just hover over the badges. Yeah, nifty. Cool. Holy crap, though. Thank you, Mitz, for 100 months of support and awesomeness and subscribing and holy... Yeah, no, trust me, I am well versed on my oldness at this rate. Trust me. Holy crap. That's true. Mitz will hit it before anyone else. I mean, 100 months in 2 months still ain't... That's still insane. That still ain't bad by any amount. Toolkit. Though if we keep things going like this, if we keep rotating well, it won't matter. Which is good. Now I gotta remember to look at the stupid walls. I keep looking at the floor. Like, this is my camera, whereas my camera should be this. I'm gonna miss a UFO poster, and I know it. Oh, Potts will be second. Yeah, Potts 7th. Ramen, yeah. Alright. Never underestimate me, Ramen. Never doubt my ability to just surprise people. Look, I'm not going to lie. There have been times where I've surprised even myself with my confidence in certain situations. But there's been even more times of me surprising myself with my incompetence in the majority of situations. So, you know. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it got knocked over so we can go past. More of this. No, tomorrow we actually are going to do Fata Morgana because it's been a little long. My throat's been a little wonky the past few days, but I'm not going to let that stop me. But it might more be just straight reading than anything else. But short of being unable to stream tomorrow, it will be Fata Morgana. A pharma story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's offices so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us. I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own 2 eyes. When that doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. I feel like we definitely read that one before, but it's worth, you know, reminding. Never disrespect the fox. This was a bit that I remember giving me some problems first time through. Oh, well! I legitimately forget some of her bits notifications. It's a good one, though. Thank you, Mitz. Holy crap, dropping some bits in the jar on top of the 100 month, too. Holy crap. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Always Rao fight the power. It's important. It's always important. Man, it's been a long time since I've rewatched Gurren Lagann. So I need to do that. Maybe if we end up with like a bunch of free time, I'll do like a Discord stream of it, but it might just be something I do on my own too. I don't want to promise that. Do hype train for no reason? Yeah, why not? Level 2 hype train. The hype is real. The train is real. Yeah, there you go. And now you've got the record for bits at the top too. Ramune. Congrats to anyone who may end up getting one of those. The level 2 hype train emotes. Yeah, this is an area I actually didn't really look around in well the first time because we ended up getting chased and I was just like, screw it, we run. So I need to pay a little more attention this time. It's one of those emotes I tend to forget we have too. We have, honestly, I think we still have maybe like 1 or 2 emote slots I haven't filled just because I haven't like done it. But I need to do that. We have so many good ones to pick from. This is dead end, which is fine. We will fight you here. Oh, you dead. Yeah. That hit with a knife? Yeah. Get wrecked. Basket full of nothing. Basket full of disappointment, sadness, and broken dreams. Thanks. I love that they let you open something that's like, nothing. Ah. I see. Alright. The Great Space Invasion 2. Inconceivable. Is there a secret invasion of body-snatching aliens that may already be among your loved ones? So now I have to go back and get 3. Since this was the inspiration of Space Wars, I was thinking that it'd be an exciting story. Apparently, that only applies to the last scene, with the rest of it being a sci-fi horror movie. Shu didn't like that when he was younger, so it was his dream to fight back with his very own space army. That's one of the things I like about Shu. He doesn't let reality hold him back. Alright, well, I think I still need to find the, review of it. Well, we still might miss the review, but it would be silly not to backtrack to over there and get the poster, right? And I'm perfectly down with getting the UFO ending and then just speeding through back to this point and getting these. I think that's not a bad idea at all. And while you could definitely argue they had to include a joke ending, because, I mean, not every Silent Hill did, but all the good ones did. I'm still glad they did. Even if it was an expected thing, I'm still glad they did it. You see nothing. Poster 3! The mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects on the backs of your loved ones' heads? Nope. Straight to it after 3, basically. Oh. Well, I didn't, but... Oh, over here? Oh, you can hear it. Okay, that would do it. Yeah. Movie review of The Great Space Invasion. Although this work features UFOs and humans who are being controlled by aliens, the aliens themselves never make an appearance on screen. Oh, hey, I got a hype chest. Let's see what's in the hype chest. Button mash emote. That's a useful emote. It's got some power to it. That is going to get some use anytime a fighting game gets played and I'm just mashing out of stuff. the aliens themselves never make an appearance on screen. Instead, the film illuminates the corrosive power of suspicion. Sometimes trying to distinguish one's fellow man as a friend or foe can be the real horror. In one particularly chilling scene, local residents of the town where the UFO was sighted are mistakenly targeted as body-snatching aliens. The accusing humans scream and jeer as they send their own kind to a detention center. What's worse, anyone who dares speak up against the group is seen as one of them and is locked up as well. One can only ask oneself, is coerced solidarity among humans really solidarity at all? At the end of the movie, the number of people killed during the alien invasion is shown. Interestingly, far more humans were killed by their fellow man than attacks from UFOs. Perhaps the aliens left Earth at the end not because they lost, but because they believed that humankind was not worth taking over. The Great Space Invasion is a movie that provides somewhat interesting social commentary to its audience, but anyone looking forward to a fun action romp will be sorely disappointed. 6.5 out of 10. Alright. We did it! Speedrun credits, look at this! Ah.
奴ら
そう、宇宙人だよ。奴らは地球をずっと狙っている。そして
Also, hey Graham, how's it going? Welcome to Purple into the chat. We beat the game again. Also, it's not of this world.
私は宇宙人じゃない。
見破る方法はあるのか？
あるよ。
Yeah, correct reaction.
そいつにやられて。この子は私が作った対宇宙人決戦用のサンジアのテスト。
Ah, yes. Roboco.
人間に化けた宇宙人を見つけて自動で駆除してくれるの。バッテリー切れね。
Ah, of course.
じゃあ、そいつに殺されたあのサクコは宇宙人？
Ah, it checks out.
そいつに追いかけ回されたんだけど。
ひなこに宇宙人の匂いがついてたみたい。ひなこが宇宙人かもしれないし、ひなこの身近な友人が宇宙人かもしれない。あいつらは記憶までコピーする。でも完璧じゃないな。ひなこ、何か自分しか知らない秘密を話して。
リンコはシュウの髪の毛を集めて自分の枕に入れてたことがある。
そういうのをマジないで夢ぐらい見たっていいでしょ。次、リンコ。ひなこは林間学校でパンツを脱衣所に忘れてあまり出られなかったことがある。リンコ、地獄の炎で焼かれろ。
このパンツは誰のだって先生が呼びかけるけどさ、あれ名乗り出られるわけないよな。
昭和ってプライバシーなかったからね。
リンコは体育を休んだ時にシュウの脱いだ服を
ひなこはシュウと喧嘩した次の日にシュウのリコーダーに。
俺、宇宙人より女子の方が怖えよ。
それまでお互いの記憶に間違いはないようだね。じゃあ次は私たちだね。シュウは青年誌のグラビアページをスクラップしてて、本棚の裏に隠してる。水着ポスターにクラスの女子の顔を貼り付けたことがある。
待て、わかった。じゃあ今度は俺の番だ。サクコがブラをつけ始めたのは小6の新学期から。ひなことリンコは小5の夏休み明けだ。どうだ？
Not a single one of them is saying something only they know about themselves. It's all ratting out someone else.
宇宙人ではなかったけれど。
女の敵は炙り出せたよ。
But you guys were just as bad to each other. Why is he the villain? You guys were arguably worse.
宇宙人は大丈夫？
町内会の人たちがみんな助けてくれたぞ。
As the neighborhood watch does.
じゃあね。
また明日。
今夜はね、ひなこの大好きな
それお姉ちゃんの好物だってば。
Oh. Perfect. Alright, well, there you go. We beat Silent Hill. Oh, hold on. It's not over yet. Oh, do we get special credits again? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Even in the credits. Look, she had it coming, okay? Oh, okay. There was an item over there anyway, so I figured I'd go back. This is a good ending theme, but it's nothing compared to the dog ending theme. Sorry, the dog ending theme is just too powerful. This is very good. This was great. Love this. But you cannot beat the ending theme. You can beat the ending theoretically, but the theme was phenomenal. This is still very good. Yes, we do. But we should be able to just kind of rush to where we were. But yes, we do. But I knew that, so it's fine. So I assume I can skip the normal credits. We did just see them. The Space Army is coming. Alright, 2 endings. Okay, so yeah, our 2 choices are find the medicine and either ignore or purify the sword. Get the sword. We have to do one of those 2 things. Cool. We were on our way to getting the sword, so that's a good sign. Okay. We will be skipping more stuff up to the point where we were.
あってたまるか。そんなこと。
You said, Ramen, that the statues save, so I shouldn't have to redo those first two statues? Okay, literally what you typed, okay. Run past them. Cool, cool. So I can literally just... We found... If I've missed any documents at this point, then I've missed the documents. I've been fairly thorough. So we're gonna kind of just get back to where we were, and then continue taking it at pace from there.
神様、私はどうしたら。
Yep, order to do. Bye.
人気がないな。地図屋なら誰か来てるかな。
Well, I'll be able to give another shot at the scarecrows.
他の道を探そう。この先に抜け道があったはず。
Let's just squeeze on by. I mean, we're on easy again, so at least it'll be the same. But I still only feel like I ended up with knowledge of like half of them. So, who the hell knows? Keep on running. Maybe run the right way. Oh, I bet you there's a speedrun trophy too. I feel like most survival horror games have some sort of trophy of like, beat it in under X time. Isn't? Okay, I'm legitimately surprised. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be running towards the camera. We're fine. Yeah, I can understand how that's a very easy thing to do. Yeah, skip this. Nope, back the other way. I like it taking longer to skip, or almost as long to skip certain sections as it does to, like, just play it out. Ow. Sure, we'll be fine. Ugh. Until I can remove it from there, we put it somewhere where I won't logically hit it. Let me take that. Just go straight into the crawl space. Oh, okay. Well, too late. Yes, it's definitely Shu. Mm-hmm. If there's anything I know for sure, it's that it's definitely Shu.
Shu? Rinko?
See ya. Oh, come on! Well. I should have just killed it. So how's it started the ending? Yeah, I totally believe that, which is good. Like, a game that wants you to redo it a bunch of times should make that a possibility. Like, I got pretty damn good at going through Resident Evil 8. Yeah. Or Village. So it makes sense. Still good to know. Thanks, bye. I wouldn't mind... Yeah, there we go. Just some form of healing. Not that one. Oh no. Anyways. Yeah. Look, when I'm trying to search the area, it makes way more sense to take them out. But when when I've searched the whole area and I know there's nothing around here right now for me, I'm gonna just speed on through. Did I miss the turn? I really missed the turn. We will be a bit short on stuff to enshrine, but you know, life goes on. This is where we started today, wasn't it? Yeah, we started right here. Okay, you I might have to actually deal with. There. Toolkit. I hit the button. I knew it was coming and I hit the button. I was like, watch, I'm going to dodge it this time. Okay, fine, whatever. Like, I was ready for that one. It absolutely caught me off guard earlier today. Like, I'm not even going to pretend I didn't jump at it earlier in the day. But, like, yeah, I dodged that. Romane. It's empty. The power of... No. Bat. How would you like some knife? Oh, bull crap. Bonk. Just really wanted to make sure it died. I'm assuming there's no way out without this, because she definitely refers to this as being, like, the cause of everything. But... I'm assuming you can't actually get out of here without using it. I do like that you can dodge out of headache. Something I didn't realize until the second playthrough, that you could dodge roll out of headaches. Definitely didn't pick up on that the first time, but it's great. Oh, my head hurts. Juke it. It's the perfectly normal way of doing things. It would be nifty if they did some sort of like post-launch update to add a photo mode to this game. I would also be totally fine with them locking it behind getting credits the first time, because you could probably do things to break immersion pretty greatly with a photo mode, but I would still love to have one. Now that I've gone through it, I would really like that. Alright, time for a knifey. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. Shame. I'm glad they don't stop you from doing that. Like, there's a bunch of games where it's like, no, you have to find the pieces to the puzzle. Jeez, damn. I mean, they do great, obviously. Goes without saying, but like, obviously Protag kinda has to carry it and does a damn good job of it. Yeah, you thought. Down my frickin' head! No stamina! Okay, cool. Yeah, they go really hard, and it's great when new people are given a chance, and then they totally bring it. Like, that's awesome. And it happens more often than not when new people are given a chance. I mean, you still have to do a decent job casting, obviously. Not every new up-and-coming person is going to be able to. But you look at things like a lot of games that have casts with, like, not well-established actors, or even things like, I don't know, take both the old and new Star Wars movies. There's a lot of times where you find people who put in damn good work, and all you had to do is give them a chance. I didn't know the majority of the cast of the newer Star Wars movies before the movies, but damn if they didn't do a great job. As long as you ignore the internet just hating on people because they're women. The internet is a place, yeah. Like, there are some problems with the sequel Star Wars movies, but in my opinion, none of those problems lie in the acting whatsoever. For anyone. There are problems. I have grievances, but none of them are the actors. I think they all do a fantastic job, especially as people who weren't the, like, established actors beforehand. I think it's all phenomenal. Yeah, I should just go straight up. Nothing. You suck. Goodbye. General Grievous. No, see, those were prequel movies. I was talking about the sequels. However, yeah. I think the prequels was probably the most, like, established actors in a Star Wars. Like, I didn't really know Hayden Christensen before then. But, like... Oh, no! I was out of stamina. A lot of the rest of the cast I did. But the original, like... Yeah, Harrison Ford had done some movies beforehand, but, like... Mark Hamill? No. To the best of my knowledge, nothing I knew, Carrie Fisher from. I forgot about that one. That one just got me. Oh, yeah, the poster. Thank you. I was just running past this time, wasn't I? Yeah, gotcha. I don't think the prequels were bad. I really don't. Even when I saw them, I thought episode 2 was a bit weak, but, like, any part 2 of a trilogy tends to be. There's a very rare time where that's not a true statement. It happens, but not often. I mean, probably. I really have no grievances with them. Yeah. Yeah, the only ones I have some grievances, like, my big issue with the sequel Star Wars movies is they didn't commit. They clearly had a director, a second director, and then back to the first director. They didn't have a plan. Where did that land? Oh, right there. Well, dang. PP-8001. Prototype melee weapon for the Space Army. Its effective range changes to match the wielder's experience on the battlefield. Flashing plasma blade makes it popular and the epitome of cool. Okay. Hot garbage right now. Gets stronger with every ending yet. Interesting. Okay. Well, like... Look, if they committed to the nostalgia bait, that would be fine. Episode 7 sets up a premise, but then episode 8 goes, no, everything that first movie told you, no, is wrong. Rey's family's not important. This isn't, none of this, it's different. And then the third one tries to take all the stuff from 8 and bring it back to 7. If they had just had a straight through line, it would have been, well, it's not just changing directors. They clearly didn't go into it with an idea for the whole trilogy. They knew they were going to make a trilogy, let's be honest. Disney didn't buy Star Wars to not make a trilogy. They were going to make a trilogy, but they did not write part one of the trilogy with a plan in mind. Yes, even if they committed to either direction, it didn't matter which. You were always going to piss off someone, but if you committed, it would have at least been a cohesive whole. Now it feels like 3 different movies that share characters, which is wild to me. If they had just committed, I might have had my grievances with it, but it would have been a coherent thing. And it's a shame that it is so blatantly obvious they didn't. It is also a shame that they clearly recorded an updated and new version of Duel of the Fates for episode 9, and it is not available in any way except on a trailer. Why would you do that, Disney? Why would you do that? Why would you spend the money to record a new version of a song that is beloved? Even the prequel haters are all like, Duel of the Fates, though. Damn. Why would you re-record that and not make it available anywhere, on any platform, anywhere? It wasn't in the movie, so you can't just go and find the song. It's not available in any soundtrack. Why? Why? Yeah. You can say good or bad things about Lucas as a writer, but he knew where things were going. Admittedly, I think he knew where things were going after episode 4. I think episode 4 was supposed to be a movie. I know it's titled episode 4, and I know he would say he had more of a plan for where things are going, and maybe he had an outline. But I think episode 4 was just supposed to be a movie, and then after that, he actually did have a plan. He clearly didn't, because you can't have the things that happen in 5 happen if you don't know that 6 is going to happen. Like, yeah. Well, yeah, but that's not even Disney's doing. That's just Disney allowing other people to use it, which is still great, admittedly. Yes, I have never actually seen a Star Wars Visions, but I hear nothing but good about them. The fact that they gave Trigger, yeah, exactly. I mean, I've heard and seen clips of a bunch of them that they're all great, but I know I need to see the Trigger one. A prototype for a space army weapon. The plasma blade may be short, but its future models will surely improve its range. Popular with all the kids, this flashing saber is the epitome of cool. Even if the saber loses durability, it will not break. However, the lower its durability, the shorter the blade becomes. It is said that in the hands of a brave, battle-hardened warrior, the weapon's durability and blade length increase the more close brushes with death the wielder has. After using a focus attack, your attacks will deal more damage for a short period of time, but at the cost of depleting your weapon's durability faster. If you use a second focus attack in that time, then you will unleash a sound wave that repels alien light forms. Huh. Interesting. So I assume that's just a permanent inventory slot. Sounds like a bee sting. I love it. Jeez, that is nuts. The focus attack is the, like, let the meter charge one, right? That uses some of your max sanity. Okay. Good to know. Oh yeah, no, I know, Sora. I think this season they're coming out with a part 3, and one day I'm just going to sit down and watch all of them. Because I need to. I know I need to. Alright, I think after this bit, we're going to hit the save point and I might end there. I'm getting a bit tired, and we're at a fairly logical point. We hit our credits, and we're not entirely back where we were. We'll have to do the scarecrows again, but that's fine. It really isn't that bad. I'll try a bit harder. But also, even if I brute force it, who cares as long as we get through it. You really can run back through a lot of this pretty damn quick once you know what you're doing, which is nice. And I'm sure we'll get a lot better at the rest of this game as we go on too, not just the beginning bits. Yeah. That do something. Oh, you dead? Damn. Knife strong. I mean, it's also uneasy, but knife strong. I wonder why these guys specifically get back up. Because other than the big guys like this, that's a trait that is pretty ubiquitously for the other world. There's no other enemies that get up in the, we'll call this the real world for lack of a better. It's just the big fat guys, right? Whereas every enemy in the other world does. So part of the run back just because you can't really skip anything. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of just a set measy bit. There's not much you can do about that one. Huh. I don't know if that's plot integral or anything, but it's noteworthy, I guess, that they're the only ones. Yeah, because if we go further, we'll hit that. I think this is a decent stopping point. Oh, yeah, by far her strongest. Alright, not bad. We got another ending. We now only have 3 left. And, honestly, once we go past the puzzle, yeah, we'll have to do the whole second thing. We can speed run through that. We're close to where we left off before getting the second ending. We're close. We're not too far. So, tomorrow, Fata Morgana. Monday, Tuesday, Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not going to start early because it's not new MSQ. So I'm going to start at the regular time. We'll start with Monster Hunter, then we'll do Hildebrand. If we have time left over, maybe I'll dabble in the new Deep Dungeon, but the important things are Hildebrand and Monster Hunter. I do not intend to try Savage, but we're going to get the regular mode clear for sure. Then Thursday, Friday this, or Thursday this, Saturday this. Sunday we'll again see. The upcoming Sunday after, well, Sington expansion. Yeah, correct. Like, for sure I'll eventually do it. My brother is here from the 11th to the 14th. So he's only here for 4 days. And if he, in any of those days, is like, hey, you want to do something, I'm going to say yes. I do not get to see my brother more than like 2 or 3 times a year these days now. And if he wants to do something, we're doing something. So while the plan is to stream those days, if my brother wants to do something, we're going to go do something. And if that interrupts stream time, I'm going to smile, nod, and have a great time with my brother. I started the program. I'm looking at it right here. It's right here. Alright, well, hold on.
Fish!
The funk. Oh, I bet you it's got to reconnect. Give me 1 second. I can't actually see it from here. Can I move it so I can see it? Yeah, sometimes this one disconnects. Way rarer than other ones. Connect to Twitch. Hold on. Let's just make sure that's not a... 1 second. Not a oh, maybe. Okay. Let's move it back to where I normally have it, over there. Looks the same to you guys, but different to me.
Fish!
It might be a double, though. I don't think you're getting a triple, but double's probably going to happen. In which case, that's fine. It's also the end of the stream, so we saved. So yeah, that's the general plan. The weekend my brother's here. If I end up streaming those weekend days, which I will, question mark, but like if I am streaming those days and we're really close to like actually getting the final ending, I might just power through instead of Fata Morgana. But if we're not really that close and we still got a few streams left anyway, we're just going to do Fata Morgana Sunday. This is a really enjoyable game and I'm having a great time, but I do want to get to the Silent Hill 2. I do want to get to the Silent Hill 2 remake and our other games too. However, we're just going to go past October, and that is just fine with me. For now, we got ourselves a monster, a quote, a Discord, and
Even bigger bunk Hanaga hooks.
So Calico and Afro last night were watching somebody react to like old advertisements, and they got to a Domino's advertisement. I was like, have you guys ever seen the Hatsune Miku Domino's commercial? And neither of them had somehow. So we got to go through that. I think if I remember / care enough, I need to go through and get every time he says Hatsune Miku from that and add those to a like a Miku command. But the thing is, he almost says it the same every time, except for one. But I had thought about that, and I can't guarantee it'll happen. But it would be funny, huh? But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. We got a bunch of shoutouts tonight. Jeez, I gotta go actually check the list. We had, starting from there, we had Ark drop in 50 months and continuing the Ramen Jail time. We had Potions dropping 99 months and continuing the Ramen Jail time. We had Mitz dropping the Viperland first ever 100-month resubscription and dropping 600 bits on the jar, as well as everyone in chat, hanging out, having a good time, enjoying the spooky alien ending. Yeah. To 3, just add it. That has a random chance. I mean, I could too. I mean, that's fine too. I got no problem. Oh, that's true. It is separate. Yeah. No, I would just give it its own Miku. We could combine the pizza ones if people would like that, because I made those before I had combined ones. We could just combine the pizzas. But that would like, do people have an attachment to being able to proc a specific one? Because I can leave them how they are, too. That's really no problem. It's actually easier to leave them how they are. You know. But I could combine them. And then we would have the logical place to add Miku as a random thing. We'll see. We'll see. For now, though, I'm going to get some sleep. See you all next time.